Hi everyone. In Module 2, the big part of what we're going to do is watch episodes from a documentary called Child of Our Time. This study, it's a longitudinal study. So a longitudinal study means it's following participants over a long period of time. So this study, it follows the lives of 25 children born at the beginning of the 21st century. And it's really interesting because it follows them um, throughout different milestones in their life and then throughout different events that happen and so on and so on. So during Module 2, we're going to watch selected episodes of this documentary. Now, the other part of this module is you all are going to select an episode that you're going to facilitate the discussion for that episode. So, for example, if you're interested in the first episode, it's called Babies. You would sign up, you would watch the episode, and on Sunday night, you would post your discussion questions for the class. On Wednesday of that week, your peers will be responding to your discussion questions. As the facilitator, it's also your responsibility to go in and comment back to your peers, say, hey, that's a really good point. I didn't think about that. Or, wow, I really like the way you answered my question. Or, oh, well, maybe, did you think about this? You're playing the role of a facilitator. So what you need to do now is you need to sign up for which episode you want to provide a discussion question for. And there's going to be multiple people who will be posting questions. Um, th- Weekly, there'll be 3 to 4 people who are posting discussion board questions. Um, you do not have to, if on Wednesday, you do not have to respond to every discussion question that was posted. But if you see somebody has a lot of responses already, do the polite thing and comment on someone who posted a question that doesn't have responses yet. There are 30 something of you in here, so plenty of you all to space out your responses and make sure that everyone's discussion question is getting answered. So, what I need you to do quickly, so by the 24th, is to sign up for the episode that you want to watch. And so here's how, for me, I'm visual, so maybe this calendar will help you. If it does, print it out. So to get started, starting on Sunday the 31st, this week, sometime during this week, everybody should watch the Babies episode. So this is the first one that we're starting with. This is in addition to the other assignments that you have that may be due during this first week. But I just wanted you to see it that, okay, during this week, I need to watch the Babies episode. If you selected the Babies episode to be the facilitator, you see, okay, your questions need to be posted by Sunday night. So your discussion questions are posted. By Wednesday, everyone is doing their responses. If you were the facilitator, you have until the end of the week to go in and comment and respond to your peers' responses. So then during this week, at some point, everybody is watching the Tomboy or Sissy episode. That's what it's called, Tomboy or Sissy. And then the same thing. If you were the facilitator for this one, your questions are due Sunday the 14th, and then everybody responds to a question by or on Wednesday. So the same thing. I tried to color code it and show if you're the facilitator, you need to have it done on post your questions on Sunday. Everybody else needs to have their responses posted on the following Wednesday. So you see this this module will take place from February through March. So our last week, we're going to watch 2 episodes, and then there'll be 2 discussion. So the group that watches, or not watches, but who's the facilitator for the Age of Stress episode, and then also the Changing Families episode, both sets of those facilitators will post their questions on Sunday, And then on Wednesday, the rest of you need to know you need to respond to a question from the Age of Stress episode, and you need to respond to a question from the Changing Families episode. So really, like I said, print this calendar out and circle or highlight which episode you're watching and you'll be facilitating for, and then you'll want to make a note that, okay, if I posted my questions on Sunday the 14th, then later in the week I need to make a note that I need to go back in and provide a response to some of my peers. This assignment is worth 20 points. So that includes you being the facilitator, providing a thoughtful and thought-provoking discussion question, and then going in and monitoring what your peers are responding to and providing some kind of response back. All right. The last thing. Okay, so you've taken a look at that schedule. So now you need to sign up, and we're going to use a Google Doc. So here you see I put the Sunday that your discussion question is due. So if you're facilitating the babies episode, you have to have your questions posted by February 7th. And like I said, there'll be 3 to 4 people for each group. So again, you need to sign up by January 24th. That way it gives, because the following week is when everybody will start watching babies, and then we'll get started. All right.